with this Peruvian center back that's supposed to be coming in, do you think, I haven't read much about him, do you put him as the starter above Parata and Parata becomes the backfill, or is Parata meant to be the starter next to Miles, you think?
My feeling is that it's early cover for Miles. If Miles gets out of the gate poorly because of the injury, he's there to cover. Ultimately, it's a battle between Parata and this guy. They're on paper, you would say this guy's probably on paper a better defender. He actually started out, I think, in South America, and he went to Spain. He got a big transfer to Spain because he played really, really well, right? And he did initially well there, but then fell off the earth, right? And started not playing very much. Moved back to Mexico, I believe, and was starting every game again. They said that he had a loss of form, but he's supposed to be a guy that when on his day was, people were thinking about him as a La Liga player. He played in La Liga. Right? So I would say he has a higher ceiling, and I think the management has to be thinking that he ultimately would beat out Parata.
So assuming we sign him, that answers a little of our question of like who the center back's going to be. That's cover for Miles and or some depth in that position. We still have some more depth question marks there. We need more depth there. I don't know why we'd sign another midfielder. I think we need another center back personally.
On top of Abrams? So you want a fourth center back.
Who's the other one?
We have three.
Yeah, we got
Abrams, Parata, and Miles Robinson.
The Peruvian guy's Abrams?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would want a fourth one.
Okay. Well, I think to me, you don't need it because you have Hernandez, who's capable of filling in as a center back or a right back. So I think 3 is fine.
Has Hernandez ever played center back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't ever remember him filling in.
He has, and he's more than capable of doing it.
And same with Gutman. And then you got
can
Wiley.
Play center back. Yeah.
Okay.
Wiley, Gutman is the starting left back. And Wiley presumably is a more forward player if he's going to be a starter or coming off the bench. But if Gutman goes down, Wiley has left back experience.
So knowing what we know now, which I would say other than this one other mystery signing that's yet to be announced,
right?
Who is your starting lineup, or who do you think as the team gets healthy at this, with what we know now, if Dave is coaching the team, who starts and in what position and why?
So to me, obviously the center back pairing.
Who's the goalkeeper?
Oh, who's the goalkeeper? It's Guzan.
Okay.
I mean,
just want to clarify.
I mean, obviously, if he shows that he is really making mistakes because he's favoring it early, then you got to have a short leash, right? We have a decent backup, MLS experience, and honestly, I wouldn't have a short leash forever. Like as in he doesn't play well, yank him. Let the other guy start for 3 or 4 games and give him another chance.
Right.
Let him relax a little bit. Let him get more training in. If he starts out well, then he's the guy.
Yeah. Okay. Agreed.
Yeah. Center back, I think obviously you got to start with Miles Robinson and Parata. Okay. But we haven't seen Abrams. You give him every chance to beat him out. Right, to beat out either.
I am hopeful that he would beat him out on his defensive merits over Parata.
Yeah,
because I like Parata to come in certain games and get up there and where it's tactically smart, where you're going to need those headers in the goal. But
and the other thing about Parata is he's a great, on the road in a tough environment. You could play 5 in the back, and play Parata as an extra guy and let him get forward some. Right, totally. That's fine. Right,
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Gutman, obviously the best player on our team. Yeah, and
he's not, but
he was last year.
No, he wasn't. Thiago Maia is our best player by far.
Yeah.
Come on, Dave.
Yeah, well, I mean,
by any measure,
most important player last year, I think, was Gutman. But anyway, they're very close. And Almada's a much higher ceiling. Yeah. He's an amazing guy. I'm not arguing. Anyway. And then to me, Hernandez at right back, you gotta have somebody who defends, right?
So we're 5 players in now. I'm 100% agreed with you. So you got Goose, 2 center backs are Miles, Parata, Ronald Hernandez on the right fullback, Gutman left fullback.
I always feel like,
and Sosa, I'm sure in front of those 4.
Yeah, I mean, we have a problem in that, I would love to have, if you're keeping the outside backs back more, and they're attacking occasionally, but not, all the time, then you need wingers. So to me, Araujo would not be inverted. He would be on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of a shame because actually maybe the best other winger on our team is Wiley.
Yeah.
So I could see Araujo and Wiley.
Yeah.
And let Araujo do his crazy inverted thing. But I really think that Araujo is best on the left. I would be working with Araujo all the time to run.
But even they I don't think I've ever seen Wiley inverted because he's left-footed, correct?
Why not?
So that would be interesting to flip that around just to see what would happen. But okay, so let's recap. You've got the 4 in the back we just talked about, and then Sosa in front of them, right? I'm putting words in your mouth there, but I know you love Sosa, so that's who you picked as.
Yeah, certainly Sosa to me is the one of the first names on the team sheet every time. You got to have him as defensive. And then the obvious thing is the 2 attacking midfielders. I wouldn't have Josetu. I wouldn't have Ibarra. It would be Etienne and Almada.
Okay.
As the 2 guys sitting in front of him in the midfield with a lot of freedom. Right. Etienne maybe at times a little bit more stay at home, be defensive besides Sosa. Thiago Almada, a little bit more freedom to go where he is, but that's the 3 in the midfield. Right. Yeah. Let's go. And I would have real wingers.
So who are you starting as your wingers?
Well, we got a problem, right? Because the system has, the players have.
Yeah, you're the coach, man. You fix the problem. Who are you starting? You got talent.
Well, to me, Araujo has to be playing left wing for sure.
So you're going to put him out on the left, use his natural left, not inverted.
Yeah. Okay. And to be honest, I think to me, I would have Brooks Lennon sitting in front initially, sitting in front of Hernandez.
And you're suggesting that doesn't work. Figure out Wiley back to the left, Araujo back to the right, or some sort of formation switch there.
To be honest, I think, what could happen is, Almada could go out to the left if you needed it. There's some flexibility there. I like him much more through the middle. I would start him there.